ZD here, coming live from Melbourne, Australia. And I'm going to talk about a topic today that I feel is so damn important in your coaching business. This right now, if you're a coach out there right now, I'm telling you right now, this will be one of the most valuable videos you will watch. And it's pretty much going to change your mindset if you take the advice. Now, you don't have to take the advice on everything I'm saying, but what I will tell you is if you follow some of these processes that I take you through, your business is going to be in a different direction. Your business long-term will be in a completely different direction. Now, you got to look at this. Let's just look at the numbers right now. Why do most coaches struggle financially? That's a simple question. Why do we get into this industry? I want to help people. But the reality is they want to make a profit out of it so they can, live the life they want. They can live their dreams whilst helping people. That's the main key, right? Most people can't even tell you that. And I just want to help people. That's the first problem. But I want you to realize we have two bank accounts in life. And this is what people don't tell you. The next business coach that you have, if they don't bring this up, this is the reason you're going to 12 months, 24 months from now be in the exact same position. And it's crazy. How many people do you know? I dare you to go out there right now, ask the last 10 people, has your bank account changed in the last decade? Has it changed in the last year? Significantly. Haven't you wondered why there's some people that significantly grow? You might go to a coach and all of a sudden you're in a mastermind or do something. One person takes off. Another person stays and doesn't really grow that much. Now, the question is why? Why? Well, it comes back to a lot of things, but I'm going to talk about two things that I believe it is. But it comes back to the action they put in, the ability to follow through on strategies and things like that. But strategies isn't the goal. I can tell you right now, sales has not. Yes, I'm good at sales. I know how to sell and things like that. But that was not the number one thing that grew my business. Is it marketing? No. These are strategies. You have to understand these two bank accounts. When I knew this, it was actually my wife that brought this up to me when I first met her. It was crazy when I walked because I'm like, oh my God, what am I doing? That's why I struggle financially. It was actually insane because I have two bank accounts in life. There's a financial bank account that most people focus on. But really what they're focusing on is spending what's in their financial bank account. And that's what people focus on. This is where my financial thermostat is inside my mind, the finances that I see with my physical eyes. And if it goes down, I'm going to feel bad and scared and really bad. And then when it goes up, I'm going to feel good for a little bit. And oh my God, now I can spend, right? Because now I've got my financial thermostat. I've got a little bit more money that I can see with my eyes. And what does that give me permission to do? I'm going to spend now. I'm going to spend now. And people go back and forth in this financial thermostat over and over and over again. And they're wondering why their business never changes. Think about it. This is the same in any industry. If your business isn't significantly growing each year, it's not doubling each year, I can tell you the problem. Your financial thermostat is the same. Now, I'm going to tell you how to change that because there's another bank account that we don't focus on. And this comes back to your self-worth bank account, which is your emotional bank account. Money is emotional, isn't it? Haven't you realized when you're talking to people around money, they feel a bit triggered? You talk to them about sex, they feel really triggered. Well, the reason they feel triggered is because it's emotional. And the more emotional you feel about money and how bad it is and how bad other people are with money. And as soon as you see someone that has money, you're feeling bad. You're feeling comparing yourself inside. What happens? You start sabotaging because it's so emotional to me. If I see someone doing well financially, I'm like, go for it. You're freaking awesome. That person is obviously working on the internal game. They're working on habits around money. They're changing the habits around money. I've got a client right now specifically that she's like, Zach, but if I have an actual specific plan that I'm doing financially and I've got to save for a little bit to, save up a little bit of income, isn't that scarcity? Isn't that scarcity? Well, my mindset is you have no money. The first step, if you don't have any money, you should have some form of saving plan, period. Not just and whilst you get your emotions back on track. What most people are doing is they're like, I've got no money. I've had no money for the last decade. So what I'm going to do is for some crazy reason, I'm going to start spending all the money that I have on stupid things, not on upgrades, usually on clothes, I've had people that all of a sudden have a little bit of money, then they're like, I just feel like I've got to buy something. I've got to buy something. I never hardly ever buy anything. I just buy holidays. If I want to go on holiday, I'll go on a holiday. I don't really buy anything. I had a decision at that time saying, this is where my financial bank thermostat is, which is ridiculously low when I first started. I'm like, why isn't this changing? Okay, I need to use my emotions. What inside of me is stopping me from saving? What's stopping me from investing? What's stopping me from going to the next level? Well, limiting beliefs, blockages, habits, repulsive spending. All of a sudden, when I have money, I get paid on Fridays. What happens on Fridays? Money gone. Grabs the money, money gone. Friday comes, money gone. Oh, I don't know what the hell's wrong with me. Stop spending on stupid shit. That's what your problem is. People start doing it, and it's not because it's a financial issue. It's an emotional issue. You have this reaction thinking that for some reason, I look at it like, do you think you're going to live forever? What are you thinking about your future? Even if you have struggle with money right now, you've got to have some form of system where you pay yourself. I don't care if it's $50, $100, $200, $50, $500. Imagine if you paid yourself $500 a month for 12 months and you grabbed it away, whatever you got a month, you put it away. You do the numbers on it. You'd have $6K at the end. It's probably $6K more than you have right now. The thermostats that I'm seeing with people are between 1 and 3. How is this good? It's not good. But the reason I'm telling you this is because I was stuck too. This is where I was stuck. Really super low, wouldn't take much risk. But all of a sudden I'm like, oh my God, I'd spend and feel sick when I spent. I'd feel sick. Even when I invested in myself, I felt sick. And that's an emotional block. Instead of understanding, like this is what I'm saying. When you spend consciously. Do not spend unconsciously. You realize unconsciously, 96% of your mind's capacity is spending unconsciously. Have you realized that? When you're down shopping, I'll spend it. Oh, when you go out with friends, buy another drink. So that's scarcity. When you have to have rules around spending, well, I have money. That's what I did. I think abundance is being smart. It's not having and spending whatever the hell you want all the time. Is that really what you want? That's short term. That's abundance in the moment. I do my internal work. I do my meditations. I do my money processes. I have money in my wallet that I'm training. I've been doing it and it's been in there for years. I'm looking at it over and over again. I'm training myself that way. Training myself over and over again around money. But does that mean I'm stupid? As soon as I get it in, I appreciate when it comes in. I'm grateful. Put my hand on my heart. So grateful for the money. Now I'm going to be smart. I'm not going to be tight with it. I'm going to be smart with it. There's a difference. Conscious spending. When you do this for a period of time, do you understand the next 5 years are going to go like that? Period. Do you understand that? Look right now, whoever's listening, you have to write it down because this is personal to you. 5 years ago to today, has your income changed? Oh yeah, I make more money. Great. Do you have any more money? I'm not talking about the money you make. I'm talking about the money you have. How much? Seriously, work it out. This is a question for you right now. Don't write it in the comments, but think about this right now. It's so important and so powerful if you understand this. Because you're like, bang, what the hell am I doing? What the hell am I doing? These people I go out with and buying drinks and buying whatever I want, I go on movies and go on everything right now because I have the money. They don't care where I'm going to be 5 years from now. I spent my life like this. I remember I went to Coles. People in America wouldn't understand, but I went to Coles. That was in Gold Coast when I was first starting this out, going to a Date with Destiny seminar with Tony Robbins. I had my card, swiped the card, put my code in. I didn't have any money. So I get it. What was I doing? Stupid spending. Not conscious. Being silly. Not being abundant. I believe you're in scarcity when you spend like that. You sell yourself when you're being abundant. I have no freedom around. Well, you're stuck. Now, if you want to think long term, I'm going to give you some strategy right now, but I just want to really break this down because money is important. You mightn't think it's important, but it is. We're living in the Western world right now. You don't have money? Good luck. How did you get that food you're eating? Money. I said to a lady that flew over and she's finally got her pass in Australia, I said, how did you get over here? Money. Not from Zen, Not from, it just happened, from money. Money got her here. Now, what I'm saying is there is a correlation between financial thermostat and emotional bank account. We need to work on the emotional bank account, because all your decisions, your lack of decisions, come from the emotional side. So what do we need to do? What we need to do is we need to, number one, stop setting stupid goals that you've never hit before. Number one. That's what people do. They've made 20,000 their whole life, 50,000 their whole life, and they're saying, I'm going to make a mil. Now, will that happen? I don't know, maybe one in 1,000 they might be able to do that. But I'm saying this, how about you go for 100,000? Simple. Or 60,000, 80,000, something that's just above where you're at. So find that place, wherever that is. Write the number down. Obsess about the number. Set the number and say, stop putting pressure on myself to hit all these huge numbers. I'm going to hit this goal first. I'm going to hit this. Then I can set my next goal. Then I can set my next goal. Then I can set my next goal. But I'm going to hit this one financially. This is my goal. This is my excitement. Now, what am I going to do? Now I need to work on my internal game. Number one, I need to focus and change. Look at all the habits that I do. I would break down for the next week of your life, or even today, write down all your habits around money. Write on all the things you buy. Look at your bank account. Look at all the things that you buy around money. I don't want to look at my bank account because nothing's there. I wonder why. I wonder why. Now it's time to face the truth. Face the truth. Get crazy. Get seen. Look at your bank account. Look at the last 3 months and say, spend. Okay. Was this a conscious spend? Was this a conscious spend? Was this a conscious spend? Was it an unconscious spend or a conscious spend? When it's a conscious spend, let it go. It's a conscious spend. Don't feel bad about your spending. This is not about you feeling bad and feeling you're like not worthy and all this. It's about looking at the truth. Just look at it logically. Get out of the emotion. Logical. Okay, cool. Okay, this is what I'm going to do this month. Focus on 1 month at a time. 1 month. Even 1 week if you're really struggling with it. 1 week. Every day this week I'm going to be conscious. I'm going to sacrifice the next 3 months of my life. 3 months. 3 months. And I'm going to work on my internal game. I'm going to work on my internal game. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to, number one, write down a routine every day that I do every morning. I'm going to write down the goal. I'm so happy and grateful now that I have 100,000 at the end of 2020, whatever it is. I'm so happy and grateful. Even write one this week at the start of February that I have $500 saved in my account. It feels so good. That's not really inspiring. Start small. Your confidence will grow with your discipline. You have reactions right now. You need to be disciplined. Your confidence will grow through discipline. I remember I walked my cousin and I took him to the gym one time. And I've been going to the gym for a decade. We walked in the gym. He felt really scared and stuff like that. And I looked and I said, what's going on? He's like, I've never really been in the gym before. This is really intense, around all these people that are very confident, things like that. But the reality was, I said, discipline. You do it every day, this will become your normal home. You focus on your money every day, this will become your normal home. It feels comfortable. Just understand, you might look at, there's a common things that people are saying, but it's the reality. I only feel comfortable around money because I did this stuff, what I'm telling you to do. Write these little goals down, set intentions. Stop focusing on the smoke and mirrors. Stop comparing yourself to everyone online. You see my post yesterday? I asked the last 100 freaking people. Think about this. Do you compare yourself to others online? Not one of them said no. Not one. See beyond the smoke and mirrors. Stop focusing on what everyone else is doing. Stay in your lane. Stay in your lane. I'm telling you right now, when I did this and I stopped focusing on everything else, and I'm like, this is my lane. I'm not comparing myself to anything. This is the routine I'm going to do. I'm going to focus on the goal this week, the goal next month, the goal in the 3 months, the goal in the year, the goal in 2 years. Oh my God, my income's starting to grow. It started small, but it started spinning and getting higher and higher and higher and higher. It started growing more because I got out of myself, and then I felt positive. Oh my God, I'm going really well. Confidence, emotional bank account starts to go up. And then all of a sudden, when I hit my threshold financial thermostat, I'm like, nah, I'm raising it. I'm raising it to the next level. And when limiting beliefs came up, yes. I had a coach at the time who was helping me clear these limiting beliefs that come up along the way. It's totally normal. Then I'd go to the next level, then the next level, save a little bit. Oh my God, I'm making progress. Progress is your friend. When you make progress, how do you feel? Oh my God. Then you start the gym, you exercise. How do you feel? My eyes look so good. You feel different, girl. You feel different, don't you? What happens when your money starts to go up? you feel different, don't you? Get your emotional bank account locked down. Change your habits. Have conscious spending. Do your internal work. Clear up all the limiting bullshit and realize it's fake. It's part of your bullshit identity that you've never challenged. Every single time you're saying, yeah, but I don't want to contract myself. Ask yourself this question when you're thinking, I don't want to constrict myself. Where do you want to be a year from now? Do you want to be in the same position? Are you happy financially where you are? The answer is no. Stop complaining and start focusing on adding value. Now, this is on the opposite side. Now, this works in a job, because if you have a job, you can look at your income, you know what your income's going to be each week, and you can do it. If you're in a business, this is what you need to focus on as well. People just focus on business. I've had people before, I'm like, how much did you make last month? And like, I made money. And I'm like, cool, how much? You're not focusing how much you make every month? What are you doing? You're in business. I don't know, I'm just focusing on how I'm going. And then all of a sudden, what happens next month? Hey, didn't you make a lot of money last month? You told me? Oh no, I spent it all. I wonder why. Because your financial thermostat was stuck. You got to be conscious. You got to be paying yourself first. A lesson that I always learned in my business was always pay yourself first before anyone. That's what I've done my entire business, and that is when you start to change your financial destiny. You know, your business, you can make money. Money comes, money goes. But when you pay yourself, it stays. And then you can make a conscious decision to protect your family, to give to your family, to give freedom to your family. And it's a sign of love. Because I can tell you right now, when you have money, are you going to feel stressed or are you going to feel at peace? What are we really chasing? You want to make money because you want to feel at peace. You want to make money so you can do what you want to do without worry, right? Well, the reality is get your money right. Think about the next 5 years. Stop thinking about the next week or 2 weeks. You're going to change next year. You're going to change the year after. But your habits don't change. Your habits hardly change. So remember to get your habits right. Get a coach to help you with this. Make sure when you pay that coach, conscious spending. Be comfortable, be grateful. When you give that money, feel grateful for giving that money. And when you receive money, feel grateful for receiving. Give, receive, give, receive, give, receive. Come from gratitude and you'll win. Well, comment your biggest learning on this video. Comment someone that needs to hear this, and I'll talk to you guys very soon.